आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News.
In today's episode, we remember Punjab Kesari and one of the tallest Indian independence leader, Lala Lajpat Rai, who was born on 28 January 1865 in Ludhiana.
Popularly known as Punjab Kesari, he was one of the three members of the Lal Bal and Pal triumvirate, which also included Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra. The trio laid the foundation of the assertive nationalism in the aftermath of the partition of Bengal in 1905 and launched the Swadeshi Movement. Under it, British goods and services were boycotted with the aim of crippling the empire economically and regenerating Indian goods and culture. Mahatma Gandhi later built upon the democratic struggle during the non-cooperation movement of the 1920s.
Though the two great national leaders, Mahatma Gandhi and Lala Lajpat Rai, had different philosophies in fighting the British imperialism, the two had great respect for each other too. Lala Lajpat Rai, in the course of a letter to Mahatma Gandhi, published in Young India, wrote,
"Although I do not fully agree with your line of thought, I am in substantial agreement with your conclusions as to what we should do. Never before have I been more convinced of the futility of attempts to bring about a forcible revolution in India. Secret propaganda and secret societies, in the long run, end in the demoralization of those who take part in them. I believe that no nation deserves or will win freedom which is not prepared to suffer for it. When I say that, I mean the suffering in pursuit of freedom and not for lack of it. In India, we have plenty of the latter and not sufficient of the former."
Mahatma Gandhi was much disturbed by the death of Lala Lajpat Rai on 18th November 1928. In the Young India edition of November 1928, he wrote,
"Men like Lalaji cannot die so long as the sun shines in the Indian sky. Lalaji means an institution. From his youth, he made of his country's service a religion. His nationalism was international, hence his hold on the European mind. He claimed a large circle of friends in Europe and America. They loved him because they knew him. It is impossible to think of a single public movement in which Lalaji was not to be found. His love of service was insatiable. He founded educational institutions. He befriended the suppressed classes. Poverty, wherever found, claimed his attention. He was fearless in the expression of his views. He suffered for it when suffering had not become customary or fashionable. His life was an open book. His extreme frankness often embarrassed his friends, if it also confounded his critics. But he was incorrigible."